Man, I tried to have a good day. It started off being a good day, and then it just slowly deflated, like a souffle with a tiny hole in it. Hey guys, this is Jace, and welcome to episode 81 of my road show. Now we left pretty light, but we left really there's no kinda about it. We left freaking late. So the light part, I was anticipating being able to use my truck today, but they are still dicking around with that error code that makes her derate. So I wasn't allowed to even take my truck this morning. So I ended up putting this little bitty load on Sam, which looks freaking ridiculous, but that's what I had to do today. So I got my stuff dug out. I got it all put on the truck. I'm getting ready to leave, and I roll down the street. Now, my yard is on the end of this little private little drive thing, which used to be a street back in the 50s, but is no longer a street. And what happens is the moving company has these semis that come in, and they have to do what you're seeing right now. Now, unfortunately, no one had the key for the white freaking Denali that was directly in my way, so I ended up having to sit there for about 15 minutes. So I'm already late, right? And I'm like, dude, come on, man. This was supposed to be a good day. So we get around, we get on the highway, and we start booking it. We get to about Kenosha Pass, and most of the leafers have dissipated. Only because most of the leaves have also dissipated. So there wasn't a lot going on up there. There was some stuff going on up there, but it wasn't the last 2 weeks worth of stop dead in my tracks and wait for somebody to figure out where they're parking and be in the way. And I'm up there for like 10 minutes waiting on people to do their stuff and pedestro land. And it was nice not having to deal with that crap today. Nice. So we get down out of Kenosha Pass and we're headed for Salida. And I noticed that there's just not an awful lot of traffic going on. Unusual, because normally there's traffic going on all the time. But today it seemed light. At least it was light going the direction I was going in. There was a lot of people coming back, so I don't know if like everybody is sick of being in the high country or not. I don't know. But I tell you what I did see. I saw vehicles left and right that had hit animals and were stranded on the side of the road. In between Kenosha Pass and Fairplay, there were two. In between Fairplay and Salida, there was another two. So I'm like, guys, man, they're what's really weird is it's still hunting season up here. So you would think that the deer would be like gone. They would be vaporized. They're like, no, hell no, I ain't crossing the street, blah, blah, blah. That is probably the most vehicles I have seen disabled by hitting animals that I've seen in a few years. It was really crazy. I mean, they're brand new Chevy SUVs, and there was an Audi. I was like, oh, I feel sorry for you guys, man. I do, man. So once we got past our little detour that they're still doing south of Fairplay, because apparently they're building a freaking bridge made entirely of freaking virgin tears. Just so you know, this is week number 12 of that road construction, where you have to go off on Highway 9 and then get back. Once I got past that, it went relatively smooth. We got across, We got up Monarch Pass, we got down Monarch Pass. We were hauling butt towards Gunnison. Didn't have much trouble. I did have to pass a camper with Missouri plates, but he was going really slow, so that wasn't too hard. We got up to Crescent Butte, dropped off some stuff, got down to Gunnison, dropped off some stuff, and it was time to figure out what I was gonna do next. Now, in Gunnison, you have the two options. You can either go down Highway 50 and get to the construction site and wait half an hour, 45 minutes, and sometimes even an hour for them to do the one lane only thing, or you can take the detour. Today, I elected to take the detour, which makes me be able to roll instead of sit, which I would much rather be able to roll than sit, just so you know. So we did our little detour and we got where we needed to be. Just because I was so late today, I knew that it was going to be Cedar Edge where I'm going to be staying today. So that is where I'm at. So I have the one drop here in town, and then my next stop is literally Bayfield. So you know what that means? I have no Montrose, I have no Telluride, I have no Dolores, I have no Cortez, or even Durango. That means I get to go up and down Red Mountain Pass tomorrow. And if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, you guys know that I love Red Mountain Pass. Not only is it super cool to drive on, but it cuts off everything west of 550, and that saves me an hour and a half. So after we drop off in Bayfield, we have one in Pagosa Springs, and I think we have one in Southport. No, that was last week. So my last stop will be in Pagosa Springs, and then I have to do that huge pickup that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. But I've got the big truck, so I'll be able to pick the whole thing up, and then I can go home. So anyway, remember to like and subscribe, because that's gonna help my analytics to get a little larger and a little larger. We're slowly but surely doing it, but please help me out, guys. Anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight. See you in the next video.